10 ways being a highly sensitive person affects your love life. A highly sensitive person is someone who can give a lot of understanding and empathy. If you are one of the HSP, you may find yourself always feeling deeply about anything, including your relationships. How can being a highly sensitive person affect your love life? Here are some ways. 1. You feel emotions deeply. Since an HSP tends to absorb everything around them, they can feel others' feelings or emotions much more deeply and intensely than anybody else. They even consider others' emotions as their own. If you easily cried after watching movies or after reading a sad story, those feelings will grow in your love life. You will become really sad when your lover must face hard times, and vice versa. If your partner is happy, you will take the happiness as yours. You must see this as your advantage, because you can become one of the most understanding people for your partner. 2. You are aware of your partner's feelings. Have you ever experienced that feeling when you know the next sentence your partner will say to you, or you know what your partner feels today after work only by hearing the change in your partner's tone? An HSP has a high awareness of the feelings of others. You can often make a good guess only by seeing the subtle signs. It makes you an ideal and loving partner which most people look for. The downside is, sometimes you can get frustrated if you know there is something wrong but your partner doesn't admit to it. The awareness you have can also annoy your partner when they want to be alone and don't want to be examined or judged by you. 3. You do unintentional overthinking. HSP are people who can perform a really good level of self-contemplation, but sometimes this pattern of thinking can bring you into a state of overthinking. Sometimes you will feel self-doubt or overanalyze your relationships. You must give a clear message that you don't have any intention to jeopardize your relationships. It is just you and your overthinking thoughts. 4. You need more me time. You may need time alone to recharge the energy you lost. Maybe your partner feels upset because they think you are not willing to pay attention to them. Try to communicate your need for time alone to them. It doesn't mean you do not love them. In fact, you do this because you do love them. You do this because you want to regain energy after facing the overwhelming daily situations. Once you are refreshed, they can have you in your best condition. 5. You are able to see the subtle qualities of your partner. You have the capability to see the subtle qualities and beauty which other people may miss. This also applies for the way you see your significant other. You can look into the deep side of your partner and can bring up the potential which even your partner never sees. This way, you can be a partner who is not only able to love, but who can also build your partner's confidence and inner potential. You can grow together as a team. 6. You take things seriously. An HSP has the ability to connect one event to another, so they can see the future impact of today's decisions. When it comes to relationships, you might become a very careful person and always try to avoid potential danger that could jeopardize your relationships. Being a careful person is important and good, but don't be too careful, because it can lead to over-worrying, headache, and even heartache. 7. You see both sides of the coin. You are blessed with something that other people don't have. You have a really wide perspective. Just like a fair judge, you are capable of seeing everything from both sides of the coin. This can be really helpful, especially when you must face a big obstacle and you must choose or make a decision for you or your partner. You will make a choice based on your wider perspective. 8. You are cool, but sometimes too cool. You as an HSP can easily be overwhelmed or lose energy in a hectic social life or crowded place. It makes you a person who can feel contented only by simple things. The problem is, sometimes your partner may want to have a party or go to a concert or simply wants to attend a wedding party. If you constantly avoid all the big events, your relationship may lose its excitement. To make your relationships stay exciting, you could prepare your energy before the events. For example, you could take one day off from activity before the concert day, so you have enough energy on the next day. 9. High sensitivity of external stimuli. Any sound, light, social life, traffic, and any other external stimuli that come your way can make you feel overwhelmed. If you constantly take this stimuli, it may bring you to a burnout state. Communicate it with your partner, especially if they have different hobbies or a different personality, such as if they are a musician, a light decorator, or just love to watch movies with really loud sound. 10. You passionately love your partner. This is one of the greatest advantages of an HSP. If you love someone, you will love them deeply and passionately. Your love is very authentic and caring. You can be a trustful partner and never make any relationships just for the short term. You want to build a future together with your partner by thinking and planning the best way to achieve greater goals for both of you. Being a highly sensitive person doesn't mean you can't have a good relationship. You can achieve the best potential from your love life by using all of the advantages of being an HSP. Yes, it's a fact that HSP have their challenges to deal with, including the challenge of a love life. But remember, you are not like everybody else. You have your own speciality. You can be trustful, caring, loving, and manage your relationships to get stronger every day. Is there anything you want to add? Put your comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel so you can get new videos like this. Thanks for watching.